Hello everyone, it's Sue Ralph here with Birdcage Craft Studio, and today I'm just going to bring you a little gift card that you could make. These would be quite cute to make, say, a set of 6 of them and then make a wallet to put them in, and I will show you how to make a wallet in one of the videos later on in the week. This one's quite, well, it's a little bit different because all you've done is you've got some simple folds on your scallop square, but it actually makes it look just a little bit different. Okay, one thing I would like to do is to apologise. I have got tractors going up and down past my front window, so if you do hear a rumble, I apologise for that. Anyway, onto the card. So what you need to do is you need to get yourself some cardstock. And what I've actually got here is a 3.5, yeah, that's a 3.5 by 3.5 card base. So obviously you need it 7 inches long. And then you will need 3.25, okay, which will be sort of your matting and layering. And then that's a 3-inch white piece. And obviously you want to stick all of those down together, and then you're going to need some squares. Now I've got the square scallop punch, and you need 4 of these, but if you don't have the punch, you can cut out 4.5-inch squares. That won't be a problem. So this one is out of Bermuda Bay, so I'm cutting that one out, and I've got these here. And basically what you need to do, these all have a point and then the scallops come down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a ruler and I'm going to measure across from just past the second scallop. Sorry, I don't think I have that in view. So you go down past the second scallop and you make a line across. So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to put my ruler down, and then I'm just going to measure, get it in line with the edge of the scallop and just bend it up. There you go, can you see? I've just bent it over, and you want to do all 4 of those, and I find it easier just to do it with a ruler. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, sorry, I go quiet when I start to concentrate. Okay, and then what you want to do, just fold them down a little bit. Start layering up. Actually, it's a good idea to do your top layer first, because if it goes wrong, then at least you haven't stuck it all down on your card. So I'm just going to put them as intervals. Let me get this straight. Whoops. So you want to make a square. So I'm going to put my colours opposite to each other, like so. And then when you've got them in place, so you've got a little border of the white cardstock around, then just get a little dab of glue and then just stick those down into place. Careful not to move your other ones, otherwise you'll be out of alignment. Okay, and then just glue all those down into place, like so, making so they're straight. And as I said, you can actually cut out your own squares. You don't have to have punches for this. Just draw around something that you might have a square, or with a ruler just cut yourself out a piece of cardstock, which is 1.5 by 1.5, and then you have a template, and then you can cut more out. Okay, so I've done that, so I'm just going to put a little bit of glue just on the back here, and I'm going to layer this up, making sure that the border of the colour is the same width around your card. Okay, and then get your cardstock base and just do the same. Just put a little bit of glue on the back here and pop that down there. And then what I've done with the other card, as you can see here, is I've just cut out some sentiments, and again I've used punches, but again if you don't have punches it's not a problem, because you can just still use just something that you can draw around. So I need to cut myself a piece of, just thinking I have a piece of the yellow. and I need to use a scallop, so I'm going to punch that out, whoops, and then I'm going to put that on to a dimensional just to lift it up slightly. Okay, and then pop that into the centre of my card, like so, making sure it's right in the centre. There we go. And then I'm going to bring some white card in, and I'm going to bring in my sentiments. So the first one I'm going to use is Just For You, and the sentiments I've got are out of the Work of Art set from Stampin' Up. I'm just going to literally stamp that up, pop it down, make sure I have enough room that I can actually punch the circle out. Oh, I've gone and put my punch away. Here we go. So I'm just going to punch that out, Just For You. I just need to cut a little bit off the end because I punched it a bit too far up. Okay, so Just For You. And then I'm going to take my pen, and this is the Coastal Cabana pen, and on the brush tip end I'm literally just going to go just around that white edge, and that sort of blends it in nicely into the card, like that. I'm going to use that again in a minute, so I'm not going to put the top on. I'm just going to get another dimensional, pop that on top. Okay, so I've got my dimensional underneath my little sentiment, and then I'm going to put that just on the top of the card, the little scallop circle that I did. There we go. And then I'm going to change over my stamp, and I'm going to do the U, and then I'm going to punch that out. There we are. Move that one out the way. This is a 1 3/8 punch that I've got here, so I'm just going to pop that in, punch out my sentiment, and again use my pen. I'm just going to go around the edge just to take away that white line, and it will just make it show up a little bit more. And then I'm going to take a couple more dimensionals, pop it on the back of the sentiment, take those little tabs off like so, and then I'm going to attach that just underneath the fold of the one square, just like so. Okay, and then I've got some of the basic pearls, so I'm going to use the largest one just inside the U on the O, so I'm going to pop that one in there like that, and then I'm going to use the middle size one in the 4, so the O in the 4. Okay, and then there we are. And if you want to decorate it up a little bit more, obviously you can put your own little stamped images in there. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you tomorrow for another one. Bye for now.